Okay, so hopefully my stream will start shortly. Hello everyone and welcome to another stream. I am so very excited to be here with all of you guys today. Hello again. It looks like my stream is starting now finally. It takes a minute. It's so weird. But yes, I am working on this Holiday Harley. So this was a sketch I did at the comic book store signing a couple weeks ago. So I did the layout there, and I have all these little pieces of paper. So I did like the Dark Phoenix layout on the back, and then I did the Harley layout on the other side. And they're really little. And I find these to be extremely handy for layouts because I guess it keeps my work small and constricted. I have to just do it on a small amount of paper, and for some reason it really helps me stay focused on the size that the piece is supposed to be and all of that. Hello! Okay, so I finally made the connection. Biomorphic art is Shane, right? And hi! So, anyway, what I did is the usual thing that I do. I took it, I scanned it, enlarged it onto 8.5 by 11 paper, and so this is the same thing, just blown up. And then I print it out, and I'm going to be transferring it to my trusty paper that I love so much. All right, and then since it's already here, this was the blown up sketch of the Sherlock card that I'm working on. So just for Shane, since he's the one person here, you get to see it. So this is the sketch. I drew it tiny, same thing, blew it up, and then right here, so I printed it out and then just drew the the snow globe and the Santa hat on him here. So this is not the final art. This is just the layout blown up. And the final art is done. It's colored. The text is there. And I'll show you guys what I'm writing on it. So I'll just write it here real quick. So this is the card. Obviously, I drew it much bigger. It's just going to be your regular 4x6 holiday card. And then here, I wrote, "Let it snow." So he's knocking off the snow globe. So this is the sketch, and so it was really fun. I never draw pets, I don't draw animals, I never really do any art like that. So it was fun to take Sherlock and try to cartoonize him and make him all cute. So it was so much fun. I just finished coloring it this afternoon, and I'll be uploading the high-res file to Fan Expo tonight, since today is my deadline. Woo! I made the deadline. Hi, Mace. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. So I'm doing a later evening stream, which is not something that I normally do, and I'm trying out different things, giving you no warning whatsoever, a 30-minute warning, a 1-hour warning, and we'll see what everybody likes best. Hello, Perrin. Hi, Mace. Kara's here. Kylie's here. Yay, it's a party. Oh, okay, that makes sense, Shane. All right, so this is just a printout, so it does not matter. So this I'm just gonna throw out, but I want the tape. Yay, I'm so glad everybody could make it. This is awesome. Gabriel is here. Hello, Gabriel. All right, so that can go in the trash. Oh, Yo-Yo is here. Hello. It's nice to see you. All right, so this is, you guys are used to it now. You know the drill. Layout, print out. Special paper that I love so very much. Hello, Arrow. All right, so I'm just gonna be doing some transferring to start. Oh my goodness. forgot to plug my light table in behind my desk. So I'm gonna need to get up and crawl under my desk for a second. Hold please, everyone. I'll be right back. I'm just under my desk plugging in my light table. Hello! Anthony! Yay! Anthony made it! You like the evening times? Oh, that's awesome, Mace. Okay. Now the light table works. Yeah. Jumping under my desk for a moment. Good times. All right. So you guys are gonna see everything looking a little weird and dark for a little while. I hope that that's okay. I'm sorry that I didn't have the sketch transferred to board before I started. Such is life when, you know, real work has to happen, not just commission work. Not that I don't consider commissions real work, but they're generally not deadline based, right? This one, I've committed to have it handed over at the holiday market. So today's kind of holiday market day because the card is for Fan Expo to sell at the holiday market. The original art for the card is going to be auctioned at the holiday market, and the sketch I'm handing over at the holiday market. So yeah, it's a holiday market kind of day. Oh, yay, Mace! I'm so happy. Thank you so much for entering the contest and for getting some art. I appreciate it. Arrow, I'm so sorry about the customs fee. I understand that one. I get custom fees all the time when I buy stuff from the US too. It's so weird because the US really doesn't seem to charge very much customs for incoming things. Like if I mail original art to someone in the States, they don't get a fee on it. But I mean, anything coming into Canada, you get hit with a nasty fee. Yeah, ours is on strike. That is true. Okay, so my plan with this one is that the girl wanted the Harley's little black book outfit, but it's a Christmas one. So I think Amanda Connor is the one who made this particular Harley version outfit. And I think it's black and red like usual. Yes, but it's just Christmasized. And so what I've got here is she's listening to the gift, and so I'll put like tick tick or tick tock or something like that on the gift because it's like a little bomb from Joker. Oh, thank you, Arrow. I am really sorry. But her facial expression is like, what is it? You know, a little over-exaggerated and fun. Oh, sorry, Kara. Yeah, the really fluorescent light green is almost impossible to read. Okay, so I want this one to have a decent bit of energy to it and just look all fun and exaggerated. So like her pigtails are going out to the side in a way that they would never naturally go. But again, it's just to give visual interest and make it kind of fun and cartoony. And because her head is back, we wouldn't be seeing a ton of the top of her head. We're seeing we're looking up her nose a little bit, and when you're in that position, of course, the nose goes up, which shortens the distance from nose to eye and makes it so that the back of your head or the top of your head is so far back you almost don't see it. And because she has this like a Santa hat on with the fur trim, it's covering the top of her head. So that's why all we're seeing now are the little Joker or jester hat. Okay, and I want a nice big festive bow on the top of the present. And again, the perspective on the little gift box is going to be exaggerated as well. I'm not entirely sure what I intended to be over here. Okay, so it's just the top of the box. And I didn't put a card from Joker on this. Fail. I'll need to fix that. And her fingers are in gloves, so I kind of put a little bit of an edge to her fingers. Instead of making them round and pointy, I'm giving them a little bit of a cap to the top of her finger. And that helps to make it clear that she has gloves on. And then her hand is bending here. Fur trim here. Well, if it's from the Joker, well, I mean for it to be those like a little bomb, but you know, it could be the teeth too, I suppose. Alright, and here's her neck. And then this is her shoulders here, and this is her collarbone. And I always find it helpful, even if we're not even gonna see that area, I still draw in the collarbone. It sort of helps me know where the body is and what angle and direction we're seeing the chest at. Is it? Yes, it's still snowing here, or at least it was last time I looked out the window. All right, and then she has, in this one, it's the sleigh bells on her choker. Which is kind of her normal Harley's little black book look. And then they're like that. She's kind of got the like the Deadpool bend to her fingers, which was exactly what my fingers do. It's 27 there? Oh my god. That's crazy. All right, and then with bent fingers like this, I kind of square everything off into basically like a little rectangle here, so that I draw the knuckles and the fingers in the right place. So because one finger's up, there's only 3 left. So it's so easy to get like the count of fingers wrong sometimes. 37, oh my god. They sure do matter, Kylie. That is just so rough. All right, so there are her knuckles and her fingers, and then here is her wrist, and I'm bending her wrist a little bit, so then her arm is going down, and it's kind of covering this other side of her chest just a tiny bit, because obviously finger is in the center of the chest. 37, oh, Fahrenheit. Okay, yeah, that's different. Yeah, I hate heat too. I couldn't handle that. Hi, El Sammy. Oh, and I'm sorry, I missed your comment. I'm doing great. I hope everything's going well for you. Okay, so I'll draw the fur trim in once I turn off the light table. I really don't need to do that detail right now. This is really just to get my basic lines in, and then the rest I can handle afterwards. Okay, and then I need to do some little card, something hanging out the side that says from the Joker. So maybe I'll put that right here. And last little ponytail or pigtail. And it has the same little jingle bells as she has around her neck. And there we go. Last little thing, I just need to do the her eyes, and I'm all finished. And then I'll actually be able to see, you know, what I need to fix, and I can make all those adjustments and all of that once the light table is off. It's a little hard with a light table to always see exactly what you're doing and if anything looks off. So as soon as I turn off the light, I'll be able to check all of my my placement of the art and stuff like that, and make sure that it's all correct, because it is easy to kind of, I don't know, I guess the light is on and it can tend to distract your eye a little bit, and so it's kind of hard to see if, you know, everything as compared to all the other parts of the face are in the right place. So even if the eye looks right, it might be off a little bit, and I find having a light glaring in my face is a little distracting, kind of. Hey, River Dragon! All right. Yay! I think I've got all the elements now, and I can refine it and start working on the whole piece without the light table, because it's just like, oh, so intense. It's because I had my light table on, Lino. Okay, so now I'll just put it on my regular artboard and everything should go a little bit easier. Hello, Treknut! And I'm gonna make the little break in her mouth a little bit smaller here. And I have my trusty little eraser that I love so very much. Hello, Croco Guy! All right, so her forehead is a little bit short. So I'm just fixing that real quick. Now is when I can see all the little placement errors, because some of those things don't show up when it's so tiny like this, and they become a lot more apparent once you go to refine the lines and kind of pick one. Also, her neck might be a little too skinny. Oh, it's Charles Dunn. Hello, Charles. Yay, I'm so glad you could make it to a stream. That is awesome. Oh, thank you, Kylie. So because we're looking at her face this way, a line that would be slightly going down, like the bottom lash line, because her face is up, it's straightening it. So that's why it's a little bit straightened, and I'm actually giving it a slight arch the opposite way to give that look that her face is up. So it's always a little bit of a challenge to do an upward facing nose like this, but I found that a lot of the things, it's just so much easier to kind of think of it as a triangle. And then you can kind of move it around in a triangle position all around on the face. And then I won't ink all of these lines. I'll just do the basic ones that I need, and then the rest I can handle in color. Alright, so her head is turning a little bit this way. And then her eyes and eyebrows. It's always so helpful before you get too far in a piece to make sure that the eyes are kind of aligned properly, or it ruins the whole face and you usually have to start over or erase and fix, and it's so frustrating. So definitely when you're working on something and the face is kind of the focal point, which for most pieces the face is the focal point, I can't recommend it enough that you really make sure that the eyes are in the right place and all of that, which I've screwed up so many times, and sometimes you don't notice it until way later. So definitely though, if I can make a recommendation to you, try to make sure that the eyes and everything is aligned properly, and then you can refine and fix the shape of them afterwards, but at least if they're in the right place, that makes such a difference. All right, the screen has frozen for me here, so I'm gonna refresh my page. Something isn't working. Okay, here we go. I'm back. If I missed any of your comments, I had to refresh my whole Twitch stream. So if I missed your comment, let me know, because it was crashed on my page. So I probably haven't seen a couple comments. Hello, Scratch Where It Itches. Okay, so there is cheekbone. I'm kind of just trying to make sure that I've got her chin is long enough. I mean, I don't want her to have like a super long chin, and it's okay if it's a little bit wrong even, or like her chin is a little bit small, but I don't want it to be completely wrong here. So just gonna check, and I'm also trying to make sure her neck isn't too off. Her chin is up, but even so, I want to be careful. Oh, as far as the the Witchblade commission. The plan right now is I'm going to finish coloring the background, and the background I'm going to do off stream because it's literally just coloring some pillars and curtains, which is not going to be very fun to watch. So I'm going to do that off stream, and I talked with Harv about the dress, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to scan the piece once I'm done doing the background, and I'm going to color the red dress in digitally so that he can see it before I go ahead and cover cover the whole thing with red, because there's no going back, and he's concerned, rightfully so, that if the dress is very bright red, it's going to detract and distract from the Witchblade, and that's the most important part for him. So I'm going to do a digital test and see, and then I'll keep you guys posted. Lino, am I going to see hair ornaments? I'm not sure what you mean. Sounds great, Mr. Freytag. Have a good one, and thank you for stopping by. Ivory dress, gold detail, yeah. Oh, thank you, Adam. All right. Her. Okay, so that's the thing that was throwing me off is I just need to draw through here. Okay, so this is where her chin is, this is where her ear is, and then this is where her neck would be. That's kind of a long neck. I think all it is I need to move up the choker just a touch, because this is where her her traps are. And this is kind of where her neck would end, because this is where her collarbones are. So yeah, it's not that her neck was too long, it's that I had the choker too low on her neck. Oh, fun. Hi, Steve. Thank you all so much for coming to this stream. I appreciate it a ton. And as always, feedback on what times that I've done so far work for you guys. There's certain times that are untouchables, like 9 o'clock in the morning, or like 7 to 9 in the morning, my time, and then 4 o'clock at the afternoon, my time. Those are the ones I cannot move. But there are other ones that that can be moved around, or I can do Twitch streams pretty much any other time. So I'd love to hear feedback, which ones work well for you guys. You don't like the 3 p.m. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, that's awesome, Freytag. Yay! Good for Brian. He's such a solid win. And thank you all so much for those of you who got my jeweled edition. I really appreciate it. That was fun to work on. And I appreciate you guys getting something that I did. You guys rock. Thank you. 3 p.m. is better for UK. Hello, Mark. And hi, Dark Twilight. Dinner time works great. Okay, well, what time is dinner for you, Anthony? After 6 p.m. Okay, so after 4 my time. And the later ones work for you. Well, you know what I'm thinking? This is something I'm just kind of tossing around in my mind right now, and Dan and I are discussing, is kind of having a few different time slots. Like, as opposed to doing all of my streams at the same time every day during the week, rotating them, you know, so like maybe on Wednesday I'll do it in the like earlier afternoon segment, because that works better for me during the week. On Friday we can let Lyndon stay up a little bit later, so I can do a later stream, because, you know, it is tradition that mommy comes and tucks him in bed. So, you know, there's all of those things I can kind of rotate around. You know, do a Friday night stream, do a Sunday afternoon stream, do a Wednesday earlier, and just kind of rotate. 6:30 and 5:30 my time. Okay. Your boss doesn't like it. Yeah, did you see I put on my post, you don't have to hide me from your boss today? That was for you, Mark. Yeah, rotate around a little bit more. Midnight on Friday? Oh, I'm too old for that, Anthony. 24-hour streams, yeah, never. Okay, so I've got, this is the center of her neck here, this is the center of her chest, and then need to kind of do her rib cage properly. That was a little bit strange, what I just tried to pull off. Okay, so this is her bust. Sometimes, you know, see with this, I didn't really draw through or figure anything out. So the figuring out and making sure everything is anatomically sitting where it should and there's no neck kind of jutting out over here, that's where I need to fix all that up, is right now. It's Kylie's birthday stream? It's your birthday? Right now? No, your birthday's in December, right? In a few weeks. Okay. Oh, okay, I get it. It's 3 a.m., Arrow? Oh my god. You're not staying up for the stream, are you? If not, go to bed, hon. I'm so worried about you. That's too late. That's great, River Dragon. Oh, we're doing a 24-hour stream on Kylie's birthday. Okay, I get it. I'm a little slow. 10th of December is... Okay, so Kylie is the 10th, and you're turning 25. Oh my God, Arrow. So much love to you, and thank you, but go to bed, hun. I'm so sorry. And I know I'm a little blown out right now. I have to have the lights on a little brighter because there's no, it's nighttime here now. It's dark. So I apologize. I'm white as a ghost, and that's what happens when I need the lights bright so I can see. I get really blown out, which is great. You can't see all the like imperfections on my face. So I'm very happy with the light just being like, totally 25. I love that. Okay, so she has 3, one in the center, and one on either side, and I'd imagine like one of the little jingle bells on the back too, but I haven't really actually seen the back of Harley in this particular outfit, believe it or not. So I'm not entirely sure. Okay. So, this eye is a little bit lower, but I think actually if I follow this line, it's too low. So if anything, I'm gonna bring it up a little bit on the top, because that's too low. Oh, yeah. It's in November. Your birthday's November 30th. Oh my God, that would be amazing. Let's just all be 25. I'm down. Which films do you hate? Oh, the Twilights? I really liked them. I thought they were quite fun. Oh, Michael Freytag is on the 30th of November. Anthony, you're not... I'm sure you can remember being 25. Aren't you like barely 30? I'm telling you guys, I can't accentuate and stress enough how awesome and important it is to draw through. So I was all screwed up until I finished out her face and drew her ear, and then all of a sudden I knew where her neck should be. Sometimes it's just difficult or impossible to eye it up depending on what you're doing. And if you've got something like this box right here that's just sitting right in the way and throwing off everything, it's really helpful to just draw through it, and then you can erase it and just pretend like everything that you've got that's in front of something that's like specifically body parts where it really matters, just pretend it's glass and finish out the drawing, and it really saves you time. Okay, what did I miss? You're only 33. You're like a baby, Anthony. 25 was a while back. 25 was a very long while back for me. Shudder. Thank you so much, Mark. It's because I just learned it. It really helps. It was a decade ago for you, Steve. 25 was 15 years ago for me. like from The Mask, you know, where he does the little tears thing. It's so good. 7 for you. Yeah, all you small children. 29 forever. Good times. Well, for me, it feels a little more appropriate that... Look who's 40. I know. FML. Oh, no. Oh, Cards Drummer, thank you so very much for the follow. Hypno Sherlock. Right now, I have 1 kid in middle school, 1 kid in high school, and 1 kid in elementary. But as of next year, I'll have 2 kids in high school and 1 in elementary and none in middle. So it's going to be exciting. Anthony, you are banned from saying all this old nonsense. You're not old. Okay, I am getting so tripped off. You guys are just fun to hang out with. You like the Sherlock sketch? Yay, thank you so much, Philip. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, Anthony, shush. I hope you guys like the final. You know, trying to figure out how to, yeah, Anthony's banned from talking about being old. It's just nonsense. And yeah, what was I saying? Yes, the Sherlock card. So finding a style, like it took me a little longer than it will later on, I think, because I don't draw animals. I want to draw more Sherlock drawings and cards and all of that. Like I think I'm starting, I have plans for more cards like this. So I want to do it more, and as such I need to find a style. And that was kind of the thing that took me the longest with this. So I think I spent 2 days on it. Yeah, yesterday and today. And I still, I want to get to where I can do them even faster. But oh my God, it was so much fun. And like, it's one of the first times in a long time that my kids are actually interested in what I drew. So like, my 16-year-old son was there at my computer looking at the drawing and, you know, giving me critiques and what he thought I should change to make it look more like Sherlock. And, you know, I had a lot more interest from my kids than I usually do. And so that was really fun too. I'm not kicking you out, Anthony. I told you to stop saying that you're old because you're not old. Okay. Oh, thank you for the host, Eric. Anthony is only banned from saying that he's old. I didn't ban him for anything else. I heart you, Anthony, and that's why you can't say you're old, because you're not. And it makes me feel bad. It hurts my feelings when you say you're old. Oh my god. Okay. Back to arting. So I've colored in her eyes completely right now. I haven't given her like pupils or eye shine or irises or whatever it's all called. I never know. And so, but it helps me make sure they're kind of facing in the right direction. Yeah, right, Kara? Alright, so I'm just gonna have her bangs kind of disappearing a little bit on this side. Maybe. I'm thinking about it. Because right here is gonna be quite a little traffic jam of detail, and so I don't want to add too much in there that's gonna make it like ridiculous and confusing. Right, Adam? I'm so slow when I'm on stream. You guys are amazing. It's so much fun. Like this is party time and like chill and have a good time. As long as none of you are like judging me that I'm slow and getting distracted easily, because that would really be a bummer. John's gonna do digital tests? For what? Oh, that's awesome, Anthony. Yeah, Kara can do the mom voice. Crack the whip. Make sure everyone is behaving. I'm pretty sure Dan's gonna make an appearance for the Twitch party, the Christmas one. So that's gonna be fun. Is the music playing? Are you guys? I haven't seen any pretzel. Oh yeah. Okay, there is pretzel things. Fair enough. Squirrel. Oh, that's awesome. It's playing. Okay. Here comes more Dawn's secret slip. Yes. I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be so good, I promise. I want to get to inking this in not too long. I think that I should be able to get to inking it pretty fast. Oh, you guys are the best. So, who here likes eggnog? I kind of feel like it's polarizing because for me, speaking about the Christmas party, the Christmas Twitch party, the Christmas Twitch party is, I'm gonna get eggnog. I love eggnog, but I don't like it spiked at all. I hate it spiked. To me, I just like it cold and delicious. But are you, who here likes eggnog? Are you gonna have it, or is it a hell no situation? I am planning on it. Philip, yes, I think Dan will do more stick figures. I'm just gonna commit him right now. I've never had Disneyland eggnog. Oh my god, Kylie, you haven't had eggnog? What? Oh my god, get some. Hello, Hans. Kara, I couldn't disagree with you more. It's so yummy. Oh. Vienna and I are the only ones in our household that like it, though. The boys hate it, so they won't even touch it. Yeah, your emoji really does speak for you. I've never had eggnog cookies. It's a little bit here for you. No, but Arrow, you have eggnog, at least here, you can buy it at the store, and it's just, it has no alcohol in it at all. You can spike it yourself if you want to, but I don't like it spiked. I like it just plain, creamy, and delicious, and I'm sure extremely fattening, but it's the holidays and calories don't count in Christmas. Of course, we're still friends, Kara. Best drink ever, right? God, I have no idea. I don't know if there's a good recipe. It's one of those things, I personally just buy it at the milk aisle. I just buy whatever they're selling at Superstore. I'm not picky or fancy about it. I'll just buy the like carton of Superstore eggnog. Who cares? No, it doesn't taste like eggy farts. Oh, I'll drink the generic shit, Gabriel. I think you're too snooty for me, Gabriel. Hey, Louie. No, it does not taste like eggs. Oh my God. You're very picky with your eggnog. But like, where would you even buy fancy eggnog? What is fancy eggnog? I mean, I'm all about getting, you know, good quality, nice tasting, good ingredient stuff, but like seriously, what eggnog? Yeah, it tastes like cinnamon and nutmeg, basically. But where do you even buy fancy snooty eggnog, Gabriel? Direct from the dairy. Where? Like, what's a dairy? Like, I mean, I go to the dairy aisle, Gabriel. Is that the same thing? I'm gonna have my carton of the, like, dairy aisle eggnog, Gabriel, and you can just die. Oh, so who makes it? Who? Hans, which place makes the right eggnog? Yeah, you want to try it spiked? I don't like it spiked, but I don't like the taste of alcohol. To me, it's yucky. Dairyland is the Canadian one. Okay, I'm gonna have to look it up. No, this picture is not getting done. I'm a fail. Okay, I will try to look down more often and you guys can talk amongst yourselves, but you're just being so fun that what am I supposed to do? Lucerne is the American one. Oh, well, I buy the Lucerne one. They sell the brand. Okay. So I'll look at Co-op. I'll get the like fancier one because Hans and Gabriel are being persnickety. Right? I do. It's fine. For the Twitch party, I'll have Dan and he can entertain you guys, and you know, it'll sound like I'm doing a lot of typing, which I won't be. Organic Valley brand. I can take a look and see if we have that here, Gabriel. See you later, Mike. That's sweet of you, Kylie. Regular, light, and something else. Okay, well, I want it as regular and full fat as possible because that's when it's yummy. Thank you for the host, Louie. You guys can alternate? Oh, that would be awesome. Oh, is Juan here? Hello, true believers. I love that. Yes, we're having a heated debate about eggnog currently. Because I am a 100% getting eggnog for the Christmas party, the Twitch party. And for anyone who can make it, I definitely think, oh, I'm gonna start like spilling beans. But it's worth coming to the Twitch party. Who's for a Sherlock card? Yes, eggnog would be delicious with gingerbread. Love that. No. This is for a commission. This is a commission for the holiday market. The Sherlock card is that's for the Fan Expo. And they're selling the card, and the original art is for an auction that's happening, I think, at the holiday market as well. Oh, Hans was asking about cards. Okay, I'm sorry, I missed the comment completely. Okay, no, this isn't my card for the Holiday Expo. This is a commission. Sherlock is for the card. I get it now. Sorry, everyone. Oh, right. The Twitch party is 8 p.m. my time, December 1st. Because I'm at the convention all day, I'm gonna hurry home, inhale some food, get a giant carton of eggnog, and I will be here as on time as I could possibly make it. Yay, Mace, thank you! How do I know what already? She has black hair with a blonde moment. Yes, I'm on the inside, Adam. Oh, that's awesome, River Dragon. And I haven't forgotten, your name is Mike, right, River Dragon? Formal attire at the party? No, I'm probably gonna be like still in my con clothes. So maybe for Lino, I'll have the clips in my hair. It's just looking down this long, they are quite heavy. It does get uncomfortable. They're more for being at this convention with my face and head up and normally. That's awesome, Kara. Hair chains for Dawn. 8 p.m. Dawn time, that's right. We will get her hooked on eggnog, that's right. I guess 9 p.m. your time? I found X with Alex today. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, Arrow. Kara, thank you. I guess she's not going to see this, but, you know, I will still say this now. Kara runs Boop Squad so amazing, and if she sees this later, thank you, Kara. I'm an hour behind you, okay. Oh, yay. We're the same time? That makes things nice and easy. Okay, 1, 2, and 3, and Knuckles shall be drawn in properly. All right, so I'm giving her pretty bendy fingers right here. But it adds to the look, you know, and it makes it look all exaggerated. Kind of like the way Deadpool's fingers are, which I think are really fun. I wonder how they did that, because I bet you Ryan Reynolds' fingers are not kind of weird and bendy like this. So they must have like put pieces in his gloves or something to make his fingers look like that. Kara's back. Kara, thank you so much for everything that you do on Boop. You are amazing. I saw that you posted the announcement of what time I was going live today, and thank you, hun. You are so wonderful. Huge props to Kara for all she does on Boop Squad. You're amazing. Mark, you couldn't handle the cold. Oh, you think the knuckle pads make it look like that? Well, yeah, but they did it in the movie too. They made his fingers look like that. So I wonder if they had like had special tips in the gloves to make his fingers bendy. Oh, yeah, right? I will 100% be like, dude, seriously, like not many people's fingers do this. How did you do that? Oh, Hans, I don't know what table I'm at either. Maybe you hear birds from the music? Well, I think that it was intentional that they made his fingers look like that, you know? I don't think that, I mean, you know, my fingers are weird like that, but I don't know if he's double jointed. I don't know. Usually fancy actors like that don't have weird-ass fingers. Spartan Rhino, hello! Thank you so much for being here. Treknut, no, I don't think that I'm going to be at Fan Expo Dallas next year because I was there this year, so I usually rotate shows. Her baby legs. Good point, Arrow. Oh, that's hilarious. That part, honestly, I couldn't breathe. I was laughing so hard. I nearly died. He's the superior Ryan. Seriously, Kylie, that would be awesome. I would love that. Oh, J1 George, thank you so very much for following me. Yay, I appreciate it. Have I ever done any Diablo commissions? I don't think so, to be honest. Hypno Sherlock, it makes me so happy. Phoenix Fan Fusion. I have never done that one before. Okay, so I'm gonna try to look down and focus and not be so distracted for like a couple seconds, and then I'm gonna look up and catch up on comments. So I will be back, but I want to at least get the inking done, hopefully. Now I'm gonna need to look up her outfit actually, because there's a couple things I'm not sure about. I can't remember. And that is the, if there's like any diamonds or additional pieces on her actual outfit. So I need to look that up quickly. Okay, her shoulder is here. Yeah, okay, this goes down too far. I had a feeling that this was in the wrong place. It's fine. I don't mind at all. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to hang out with you guys and draw. So if I don't get all the drawing done, there's no rush on this piece. I need to have it done by December 1st before the commission contest, but that's it. It's true. Margot Robbie is Australian. You're right. And Hugh Jackman. Ha. Thank you, Kylie. You rock your life. Yes, that's exactly what I needed to see. Wonderful. Save. Just saving this to my desktop. Okay, so there's really only this one version of her, and I can't tell. Okay, so there is a diamond only on this side of the arm. It's good to know. And her little, these things are round and kind of bigger than I drew them, so I need to remember that. They're pretty poofy. And it's red on this side and black on this side. Red hair here. And black. At least then I can write it all down. All right, guys, right now I'm looking at the image, so I'm not looking at your comments. I'm gonna miss them. Okay, so I'm just putting black, red. I'm not seeing comments right now, guys. All right, I'll be back right now. Okay, catching up. Still dawn on one California calm where you don't have wildfire. Thank you so much, Kylie. It's Friday night. I don't need to be extra productive. True. Oh, the other arm has it on a forearm. Okay. Yes, J1 George, this is the Holiday Harley. Has it on the forearm. Okay. That kind of really drew a rocket boob right there. It's intense. Charles, just wait till tomorrow morning. There's an email going out at 9 my time, so 8 yours. So there's some deals going out tomorrow morning if you're on my email list. Yeah, it's the Madonna bra. Yeah, rocket boob. No, I'm so grateful, Carly. Thank you so much. Okay, now I really want to have her hand doing that intense bend. So that does put me a little bit, like I can't do her arm all the way out. I need to have it pretty much right down here. So it's a tight bend in. Now I don't have very much range of motion. If you guys can see this, I broke my my right arm right here as a kid. And it was one of those ones where I fell down and tried to catch myself. Very long story short, I had a compound break where like this part of my arm on my elbow was completely disconnected. And so when my mom looked out the window and I was yelling, I broke my arm, she looks out the window and literally the top part of my arm was down here. And this whole part of my arm was way back over there, and my arm formed a T. And so, yeah, it was really messed up, and the skin was tearing. I had a compound break where it sticks out of the skin on my right arm, and I was supposed to do like physical therapy afterwards, and I didn't follow through as much as I was supposed to. So this is actually the furthest range of motion that I have. I can't touch my hand to my shoulder, and you know, most people can. This is as far as it goes. It will not go any further. So I'm trying to like figure out how to do this that would be correct, and I can't reach. It was very gross. It was very gross, not gonna lie. I know, I was a lazy child. I refused to like sit down and do all of my work. Yeah, I think my mom kind of did have a meltdown. No, it doesn't give me any issues when I'm drawing. Sometimes, you know how it is with the weather changes, you can feel it in like broken bones. But other than that, it's fine. And it did help me learn to be a little bit ambidextrous, though I didn't keep up with it. So now my hand is not very useful. But I did have to switch to being left-handed for school for quite a while. What? No! Guys, oh my god. That is not what I was talking about. I'm in 2 sweaters. How is this a gun show? Plus, I'm super out of shape right now. Super duper out of shape. Oh, thank you, Philip. Yeah, it's, her arm would squish her boob a little bit. So that's really what I'm talking about here, is I need to figure out. Okay, well, I'll just try doing it with this hand. So I want her arm down. And it really, like, the elbow doesn't go when it's bent like this. It's really not far past the, like, rib cage chest area. So this is about right. I just need to cut the piece somewhere because it's technically just a bust drawing. Oh, good Lord, you guys. The shape of a potato. I still think that the actual elbow bone would be about right there. Squishing the boob slightly. All right. The intense scribbles are done. I need my kneaded eraser. Ooh, did I score another Hypno Sherlock and I missed it? I'm so sorry, you guys. Louis, that is a brilliant thing. I need to do a Sherlock Moobot command. All right, let's start inking. All right, I'm gonna write that down for Dan, since Dan makes all the Moobot commands. There we go. And I want to do, I'm gonna use the cool gray pen for all the little fur bits. I think that'll be nice. Yeah, Dan is a butt guy, big time. You guys will understand more about that tomorrow. And what he's having me do for the email. That sounds a lot dirtier than it is intended to. It is art related, people. Oh, hello, Pat. This is a Copic multi-liner in cool gray. So it's just a Copic pen. You know what? I thought about that, Kylie, and I'm not sure. I need to think about it a little bit more. Didn't sound like that? Dan is always making me do squats. Oh, Spooky Potato Salad. Thank you for the follow. Hypno Sherlock. I'm not, Kylie. I'm kind of powering through a little bit. I'm skipping a few steps. But I don't want to like jinx myself here at all. But I'm kind of comfortable drawing Harley, I guess because I get to ask to draw her a lot. So I don't feel like I need to have my lines super clean. Like with Witchblade, I'm not as comfortable, and there's so much more detail, and she's a lot more of a realistic looking character. With Harley, it's a lot easier because she is more cartoony, and there's a lot more ways to draw her than just the typical way. Do I not like doing what, Anthony? Oh, you haven't, Mace? Oh, that's great. Oh, you're not allowed to pick Harley? Yeah. You guys are allowed to pick whatever you want, pretty much. But I was thinking about it today, you know, because people have commented on what they would pick for me to draw, and so I was thinking about it, and like if I was picking what I would draw, what would I pick, you know? And I don't know that I want to say it out loud because I don't in any way want to pressure somebody into feeling like, well, if Dawn's going to draw for me, maybe, you know, I'll get a better job from Dawn, or she'll be happier and they'll do like a pity commission because they want to make me happy. And I don't want anyone to do that. So maybe I'll keep my mouth shut until after the contest. But yeah, I have two that I would probably want to draw myself. And so I'll see what people pick, and then I'll tell you guys afterwards maybe what I would have picked. That seems like the most fair thing. Oh, is Juan leaving? Oh my goodness, yes. Go to bed, Juan. But we love you so much. Thank you for hanging out. You'll do a pity commission? Female Green Arrow. Yeah. Hi, Rickwee TV. It would be hard for you to pick one. Adult Raven from Injustice, but I don't know. I want all the things. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, Pat, I'm doing a commission contest on. Philip did it. Thank you, Philip. You're amazing. Philip, you're so great for always doing those. Thank you so much for having my back. I really appreciate it. Oh, good, Arrow. Go to sleep. So much love to you. Thank you so much for hanging out. Bye. Get some rest. Oops. I forgot to give her her little round thingy. I kind of drew it where I wasn't supposed to. Fail. Yes, 100% Rickwe, I do. I have international shipping, and if you just go on my website, you can see the real-time shipping calculator. So it should be very clear to you how much it would cost, and you have, I think, a few different choices as far as speed and how much you want to spend on your shipping and how quickly you want to get the items. And yes, 100%, and everything. If you look at my shipping tab, there's information on how I package everything, so you'll be able to see how you're going to get it. I am so sorry. That's really good to be aware of, Sean, and I will 100% keep that in mind next time. I'm so sorry about that. Thank you, Philip. You rock. Oh, and Kylie, remember we were talking about something and I told you to wait? Wait till next week. Giant heads up, next Saturday. Not this one, next one. Oh, yay. That is awesome to hear, Mark. Thank you. Secrets, yes. Yay, thank you, River Dragon. What are we planning? Oh, that's awesome, Louie. Thank you so much for letting me know. Girl talk. All right, Kylie, to answer your question, I think I will do the cool gray for some of the internal lines at the very least on Harley's face. Oh, and you know what, Kylie, you are 100% right. I tried it a little while ago, and My Faber-Castell Eco Pigment pens do bleed on the Copic Expressit paper. They don't bleed on the paper I use, but yeah, you are right. They don't work on Expressit paper, so that's really good to know. Pinky in the brain, yes. So I am not going to be filling in all of the lines on Harley's face, just a few of them, because the rest, like the actual directional lines of her nose, I'm going to leave them bare and I'll handle it in the coloring. Oh, thank you, Mace. Oh, sorry, Kylie. Yeah, they work so nicely on the paper that I use. Hard Draw. Thank you so very much for the follow. Oh, thank you, Louie.
Shutting us out like you never act like this before. Turning around, I don't wanna lose you anymore. Falling down, no one's gonna save you from your storms. Let it go, you lose this battle. You can't stop me now.
Alright, so I'm not going to draw in the back of her neck just yet. I'm still thinking about that, if I'm going to put hair there or not. But I will, so for now I'm just going to leave it, and I'm going to work on the rest of everything, and then I'll come back to that part. And whoops, I forgot to do this bottom part of her fur. And once I'm done with everything, I probably will use some of the white Jelly Roll pen and do some bits of fur coming out and sticking out over everything. Who's not doing side-by-side art? Oh, I see. We should do a double stream. That would be interesting. I don't even know if you can do that. But that would be cool. What does Hans need? Oh, I'm wondering where to get the plastic bags for prints and cons. I don't know. Oh, Hans, I get them on uline.ca. So it's a Canadian site, or at least they have a Canadian branch, and it's in Edmonton. So the shipping should be able to get to you quickly enough for the show. So yeah, you just go on there and you'll get, here, I'm going to type in the website. It's uline.ca. And then they have a bunch of different bags that you can get. They have sleeves in like every different size. The only catch with them, I think, is that you have to buy in bulk. So you get quite a few at a time. But you know what? In my opinion, it's still worth it because the price per bag is so much cheaper, and then just save them. They don't go off. Oh, it did? Uline is where I buy some of my packing supplies, not everything. So the stuff that comes from TWE, well, the people that do my shipping, they buy their supplies somewhere else. But like if I need anything personally, yeah, I just get it from Uline in Edmonton. Oh, hey, yes, some of my convention dates I have, but like everything else, I'm still waiting to hear back, or I'm waiting for dates to even be posted. But the ones that I know of for sure is I'm gonna be in Emerald City and I'm gonna be in Denver. The rest I'm still waiting to hear back from. Oh, and then Calgary, because I already pre-booked Calgary this year. Okay, where am I at? Where am I at? Okay. Well, I plan to go to New York Comic Con, Gabriel. It's just that I haven't, ReedPop doesn't post the New York Comic Con sign up until somewhere around April or May is when the sign up happens, and then you wait about 6 weeks before they let you know if you've been accepted into the show. And you know, I haven't figured out what the like perfect situation is for you to like know if you are accepted or if you're a sure shot or not, you know. So my basic thinking with ReedPop shows is I skip a year and then my chances of being accepted are higher because they like to rotate the floor, and I completely understand that. So I didn't do New York this year in the hopes that I can next year. So that's the long explanation as to why I'm not sure about New York, but I will be signing up. Minnesota, I'm not sure. I've gone 2 years in a row, so I'm probably going to give them a break from me. When is Denver? You know what? I can't remember the exact dates. Hold, please. I will check my schedule. Just 1 second. Because I'm already, like, work is already getting booked well into next year, so I have my convention dates in there too. Denver is May 31st to June 2nd, 2019. Some other ones that I'm thinking about are MegaCon, which is May 16 to 19, Heroes, which is June 14 to 16, Edmonton Expo I've already paid for and booked, so that one is September 20 to 22 next year. And then October 3 to 6 is New York. So those are the ones that I have kind of in my I'd like to go to schedule. Yancey's again, I hope so as well, Louie. I'll have to see. Oh, thank you, Philip. I would love to go back as well. Heroes is in South Carolina, I think. Any tours in the UK? Not yet. I'd really like to go. I need to use my Irish passport. All right. Yes, one more little piece for the white. All right, I'm gonna look up in just a minute. I'm just finishing off the inks of that. Okay. I did not know that, Louis. Batman 50 was #1 for weeks. That's awesome. Thank you, Sketching. That's awesome. That is so very cool, Anthony. If I get to meet you, I would be so happy. That would be epic. Airbrush Vigilante, thank you for the host. All right, I've switched to black pen for her eyebrows, and I don't fill them in completely. I kind of do like little breaks and cuts in them because really nobody's eyebrows are like completely filled. It's so nice of you, Airbrush Vigilante. Oh yeah, I know, that was sad, Anthony. Now, generally, I don't ink in everything with lips. Like I've told you guys a bunch, I'm really picky about having the lips not have a dark black line all around them. But when a character I'm doing has actually like a dark red lip, I will do some inked lines just so that they show up. Oh, that's so nice of you, Airbrush Vigilante. Okay, let me see. Heroes Convention. Let me tell you guys where that is. No, okay, that's the Madrid one. That's not what I'm looking for. It's Heroes Con. North Carolina, okay. Maybe it's in North. Yeah, okay, here we go. It's the Charlotte Convention Center, Charlotte, North Carolina. June 14 to 16. And is that right? That's what I have here. Yeah, June 14 to 16. So yeah, that's the one I'm looking at. Yes, if I do have a baby doll from Sucker Punch airbrush, so maybe that's what you saw. Yeah, so I did put in I submitted and put in a request to go to C2E2 in Chicago. I'm just waiting to hear back, and I think we're going to hear back next week who got accepted and who didn't. Let me check, because I keep all this in the schedule. Yeah, November 16th is when we're going to start hearing back, which should have been today. Huh. I need to check my email. Yes, Airbrush Vigilante. It was drawn the same way. Okay, back to trying to get a little bit more drawing in. So I'll catch up on comments in a couple minutes, but let's try to get the eye inks done here. And I love how Harley in a lot of the drawings has nice big fluffy lashes. So that's what I'm giving her here. And because of the angle of her eyes, and we're looking at her from below, she will have nice big lashes. And sorry, my nose is in the way. Do you have any tips on attracting people to your table, like displays or colors to use? I'm thinking black and red and gold for the table coverings. Oh, wow. That sounds really awesome, Hans. No, we're not going to make it to colors today. Probably not. Yeah, Anthony, Primetime Comics he's the guy that I did the Danger Girl commission for, if you remember that one. Bloody sword. Oh, thank you, Louie. Sorry, my hair keeps getting in the way, you guys. You're using a local printer? Okay, that's really cool. And when are they getting the prints done? Because Hans, if you want to, you can always talk to Sheldon and get the prints done here. Oh, I understand. I'm telling you, the first time I did a convention, when I had my table and everything on my own, I freaked out. I was so nervous. By the end of the day, I just broke down and was crying like a baby. Because I was just like, oh my God, I was drawing in public. Yeah. Donate art to the Twitch party? Well, you know, Hans, if you go with Sheldon, you can get them done, and they're really efficient, and they are close to the convention center, like half a block away from the convention center, I think. So they're definitely worth looking into. I think they're called, yeah, Sheldon does. He's not going to this one, but Yeah, I would highly recommend him, and boy, he does color so good. And the turnaround is really nice and fast as well. So I highly recommend Sheldon. And their paper quality is good. Like, they're really, really awesome. And yeah, I very much recommend him, and they'll be able to get them done with plenty of time. Yeah, I would recommend them. Big time. Oh my goodness, Devin is here. That is so awesome. Sketch ink, okay. Oh, that is awesome, Hans. Oh, and hey, John. Oh, yes, thank you, Sketching. I just saw it, and I'll take a look at it again after the stream and read it more closely, but thank you so much. Oh, see you later, Mace. Have a good evening. And have a great weekend, and thanks for hanging out. And again, I'm so sorry that I haven't gotten to answering your email. I'm really trying to catch up on art, and then I will have a bit more time to get caught up on email. I'm super sorry. I'm so sorry, John. I'm so sorry about saying your name wrong. And Louie, that's a really cool suggestion, and I'll talk with Dan about it and see what we can work out. Yeah, you're not bugging me. It's just it's hard for me to keep up with email. I get a lot. All right, so I'm doing the center line, and then I'm gonna work on her bust and her hands, and I need to move the side of her hand a little bit and change her knuckles because I wasn't too happy with how I drew it before. So for me, I find it helpful to actually draw the knuckles in. It just helps me know where the fingers are supposed to be and how to divide up the top of her space better. Sorry, Kylie. A WB2? I don't know what that is. No one is knocking on my door. Oh, I see. I'm a fail. No, I'm not doing a Wonder Booty too. Nice, Anthony. Yes, we'll visit your booth, Hans. I'm so happy that you got a table set up and you're gonna be there. That is awesome. So I'm cutting it at her waist right here, even though technically it goes all the way down and she's wearing like a little jumpsuit thingy. Right here, I'm cutting it because it's I'm not doing a full body commission. Yeah, I kept getting confused by it. I thought it was Warner Brothers as well. Okay. So this part I'm erasing because it's just her fur trim. No, it's not a fail, not at all, Anthony. I wasn't sure what WB was. That's my bad. What got me into comics? J. Scott Campbell and his art. Warner Brother 2. Okay, well, tomorrow morning there's something coming out in the email about WB. And I'm going to stop giving out too much information early. Oh, Devin, it's so nice to have you back, though. Just ignore you guys. Dude, as I'm John, I'm giving you a warning. We are fine. There's no one knocking on the door, so like either stop freaking out about it or I am gonna have to block you. He's been warned. Last chance, dude. You can't wait till tomorrow. Okay, so that hand is done. She's wearing gloves, so that's why I have little wrinkle lines or cloth lines on her fingers here. And then I'm gonna work on this arm right here. I'm not sure how much of the little diamond we would see on this side, but I might just put some there even if we wouldn't see a ton. Yeah, this is gonna be so fun. I know there's no Hypno Sherlock for a while. Okay, so a bit more here. I'm gonna do the same, colors. I'm gonna do the same colors of Harley as there is on the Harley's Little Black Book holiday cover. So that's what was requested on this one. Thank you, Daniel. So here we go. Almost done with this part, and I might even be able to make it through and get to some inking. Scott, hello, you made it. Hans, I'm gonna be on until 10:30 my time, so that's like another 45 minutes. Oh, yeah, no, what it is she is black and red, and it's the actual character from the Christmas Harley's Little Black Book. So that's what I'm doing. So I will be keeping it in the colors of how she's done on the book, because that's what was requested. I can maybe do green and red for the present, and that would work. All right. Oh my goodness, I think I might make it, because I have definitely been trying to get enough done that we could start on the coloring. I think it would be fun to actually get to some coloring. You're awesome, Kylie. Pink and white. Oh, yay, you got a necro cover. That's awesome. And actually, Scott, I need to email you about something as well. I'll be in touch. All right, so I'm inking the center line here just so that I have that in place and I know where it's gonna be, because I need to make one side red and one side black. It's true, she does have pink gloves. All right, and then it's just the hair and the present, and I think that's gonna go pretty fast. Some coloring will happen, yay! And then I'll be streaming again on Sunday afternoon my time at some point. It's just leftover pencils. Oh, here I put B and R for color tagging. Oh, awesome! The Christmas decorating is going great. I'll send a picture around of the decorating in one of my email updates, probably next week. All right, actually, I want to just pencil some of this in a little bit more to see where everything is supposed to be. There we go. Awesome. Hi, Mo. Oh, that would be so great, Anthony. Oh, you're awesome. No, B and R, black and red. This is the black side, this is the red side. And so that's what they're for, because her outfit is all alternating. So one side of, like, one ponytail is red, one ponytail is black. Yeah, I'm sorry, I meant black. Yeah. I have to put notes on it because otherwise I'll forget and start filling it with the wrong color, and I don't want to do that. Spider Gwen, I don't think so. Right now I don't have any more new art, but over this weekend I even have it on my list to give Dan some time to help me get the rest of the, I've got a bunch more art to go on the slideshow, but Dan made like a Photoshop action to get them sized down properly. So I've been filling up the folder with art, and Dan is gonna get them all ready for the slideshow. So more art is coming for the slideshow. Oh, yay! Yeah, Dan is so amazing. I am so, so grateful. I know. All right, and then it's this side. Yeah, he really should. Dan is amazing. I am so, so grateful for all his help. Oh, the Tea Monster! Thank you for the raid! Yay! Woohoo! Yeah, I agree with you, Sketching. We have a raiding party. I know. Thank you. It's a tea party. Hello, Tea Monster. Thank you for the raid. Yay. Yes, they have a cat. I love it. The Evening Monsters. That's so great. So right now, for the raid, thank you so much for joining me here with Team Monster. My name is Dawn McTeigue, and I am working on a Holiday Harley commission. So I'm doing great, thank you. I hope everything's going good for you, T. So yes, I am working on a Harley commission. So I did the layout a couple weeks ago at a store signing. So I start small and then I just enlarged it, and I'm doing the inks now and getting ready to color. Thank you, Devin. Thank you, Philip. Well, yeah, that would be amazing if Jim Lee came. But you know what? Honestly, it like makes me... Getting rated by Jim Lee would be so very amazing. But then at the same time, it would just be so terrifying to think that Jim Lee is seeing even like just 10 seconds of my drawing. I'd be like, oh my God, I'm so afraid. J Trooper, I do most of my art by hand. I'm, for all intents and purposes, very much a traditional artist. However, for a lot of my digital coloring, I do that on a Cintiq, which is a big drawing tablet. But as far as drawing, I draw by hand. Hello, some dude named Jordan. Thank you so much for being here. No, Jim Lee has never rated me before. I don't stream at the times that Jim Lee streams. Kylie, you're a pro. That's very, very nice of you, Shane. Thank you. J Trooper, thank you for the follow. There might be too many people. Aw, it's true, Kylie. So I'm intentionally turning in the ribbons at the top of the box because that's where they tie. So they need to start going in and being a little bit more connected because they'll be tying at this point. Okay, let's get this hand done.
It's not a race, but you can't slow down. There ain't a map, no path to follow to find it. But to
There we go. Good night, what a clever boy. Have a nice evening. You need a sketch, Prime? Oh, thank you, Kylie. Oh, hello, Calgary boy. Yes, there's still time for colors right now, at least some. So because of the angle of this present, we're actually seeing inside the ribbon, which is not something I've drawn at this angle before, so it's interesting. Cut off the contest. The double dip day, okay, Dan's the one that has all this figured out, but November 30th is the final day for the contest. Yeah, November 30th is the last day. So anything up until, I think, midnight on November 30th qualifies. Anything after that doesn't. Is there warmer weather tomorrow, Calgary boy? Shoot. I'm so over it with the Chinook headaches. Oh my God. Oh God, I'm gonna have such a bad headache tomorrow. I need the weather to just calm the F down. It's hot all the time. Yeah, it is part of living in this city. You're right, Calgary boy. So this is the red side, and I know this because I wrote it right there. And so I know that my ink lines will be a little bit more visible on this side as opposed to the black side where you're pretty much not going to see them. So I'll do a little bit more thick to thin. I'll pay a little bit more attention to it. Try not to leave it too much of a mess. Because sometimes, you know, with a commission, I don't generally worry too much about the quality of my ink lines. Like, I don't need to have them thick to thin and everything be all perfect and stuff, because I'm going to color it and the coloring, it's going to cover it. But in parts where it is visible, I will make sure that the inking is part of the art. Whereas a lot of times the inking is just a freaking service of making a clear line. That's it. Am I missing anything? What kind of Harley do you want? If I win, I won't be getting a Harley. Yeah, that's a good idea. Don't get Harley. Kara has it narrowed down to 2. Oh, those are cool. Kylie, those are good choices. Venom or Groot? Definitely do Venom. Groot, it's just a tree. Oh, have a good one, Calgary boy. Thank you so much for stopping in. Enjoy your weekend. Baby Groot. It's true, that would be so cute. But wouldn't you want me to draw something that would be a little bit more, like, expensive to get? Since you're getting it for free? Yeah, it's a stick. I mean, I would gladly draw a baby Groot. I mean, it's so cute. It's just so easy. Get something harder. I love Groot. Don't get me wrong. That's awesome, Louie. That's cool, J Trooper. That's 2 characters, Kara. Yeah, get that from Dan. It's true. Oh, thank you, Treknut. Nice.
McTeigue.
I guess I really shouldn't be like telling you to choose something more difficult, Kara. I mean, I have the time set aside, and if like you choose something like Groot for me to draw, that's gonna be so easy. I'll like chill for the rest of the week. Oh, that's cool, Devin. All right, so this hair is the black hair side. $20 left. Oh, guys, sorry. My head's just in the way. J Troopers, some of them are commissioned, some of them are industry work, covers, interior pages that I did. It's kind of a mix of everything. Yeah, do it on Sunday night and say I'm all done. It's true. Vacation! You know, we could always set that I finish this on Sunday. That would be fun. And then over the weekend, I'm going to work on getting more of the Witchblade done so that the next time I'm streaming, it'll just be to finish up the dress and stuff, because I don't want to do all the background and the curtains while you guys have to sit and just watch me working on curtains and pillars. That sounds a little boring. So I'll wrap up all that part and then do the next stream with it for the dress and stuff. And I'll still see which one Harv's gonna choose as far as the platinum dress or the red dress. You know, for Daenerys, if we did baby dragons, no, I'd just count it as Daenerys. That's fine. I'm not gonna be like, no, you can't have the dragons. I have not seen the new Lara Croft, so I need to check that out. So some of this I'm just going to leave because I can handle a lot of the extra strands of hair coming off with just Copic, so it makes it really nice and easy. Okay, I've decided to have her neck visible. Oh, that one. Kylie, Dan and Lyndon went to watch that when I was in Edmonton, and it's like one of Lyndon's favorite movies now. He's so into the Megalodon. Yeah. Oh, I didn't see it, so I don't know. Lyndon loved it. Okay, so she has a diamond here and another one over here. So I'm just kind of, that side I just straight up freehanded. This one I do have a little bit of a sketch there already. Woot! Okay, literally I'm drawing the last thing right here. And I'm gonna make it a little craft card, in which case it'll be brown. No, that's way too thin. Oh. Come on. All right, I think everything is in. I'm just gonna do some lines here with brown. And if in the end I decide to color it in with black or whatever, that's fine. But for now, I'm on the fence as to whether I want it inked or not. So with a strong red lip that Harley has, the brown won't show up too much, and that gives me a little bit of time to decide whether I want it inked or not, which I know is a little bit of a cheat. Oops, I can't see people's comments. Oh, welcome back, Mark. Oops, I thought I was done. I'm not quite done. I need to do her little horn hat. My first con, as far as next year, is that what you mean, Hans? No, thank you, Kylie. Thanks, Anthony. Yeah, exactly. Oh, ever. Okay, the very first one I went to as a fan was San Diego Comic-Con, if you can believe it. And then my first one where I was there at a booth was WonderCon 2012. So that was in March of 2012. And that was my first convention ever as an artist. And we had the Rothic booth, and so me and Sabine were doing sketches at the booth. Yeah, and then as like on my own with my own table, honestly, I can't remember, but probably sometime in 2012. Oh, thank you so much, Charles. Okay, time to do some erasing and get ready for colors. Whoop, whoop. So the erasing always picks up a little bit of the pen lines. But that's honestly fine because I'll, at the very end, usually I'll do an outline of anything that I want to like pop again. Aw, thank you. Oh, thank you, Anthony. All right, I'm just gonna put a little note next to the parts that I erased. And then I'll put B right here because I don't want the written portions on the actual part I'm gonna color, or it'll show through, and that's not great. All right, I'm a little careful around the eyes because I don't want to accidentally smear or smudge. And the lashes, of course, are considerably more filled with black than most everything else. So what's something you guys would like to see me color? I have just a couple minutes, but I could do something. Aw, thank you, Anthony. I haven't. You're right, Sketch Ink. I missed that. But you know what? I'll leave it because I can do it with the Copic markers. I'm gonna start a little tiny bit of color so I can put down something. What would you guys like to see? The hat or the present? Those are both great ideas. Was I at the 2013? I don't think so. I was at the 2014 or 15 Calgary Expo. I missed the first couple years. I'm fine with the hat or the present. I was kind of thinking to wait until the, honestly, my vote would be to do the hat first because the hat colors are set. The present, I think we should see the whole piece done and then decide on the present color because it needs to pop. Oh, that was your thought too, Kara? Kylie? Awesome. Okay, so let's start with the black side. And I need a dab pad. Oh, that's a good idea, Sketching. I think that's a brilliant plan. All right, so I'm gonna make it pretty shiny colors. Let's get a T3. Why are you apologizing, Sketch Ink? I think that's a brilliant plan. Definitely no need to apologize. Oh my goodness, I just realized I don't have to worry about this nearly as much because I'm gonna do the colored pencil white little cheat. And so I can make this actually quite dark and then just go in and fill it with white afterwards. Aha, it's so nice and easy. So right now I'm using T5. All right, and now I'm using T8. So I'm kind of jumping to pretty dark right away because I'm gonna rely on a white colored pencil to make a lot of this shine and pop. And I think actually it has a really nice look when the white colored pencil is used. So I'm quite pleased about that. Okay, 1 second, you guys. All right. So I'm gonna leave it at that and then do the rest of the shine with the colored pencil. So I'll show you guys that after. And then let's get the dark side done real quick. I mean, not the dark side, the red side. Clearly, I'm getting tired. almost my bedtime. Oh, thank you, Anthony. And that's a good point, Devin. I just want it to be a bomb in there, like tick, tick, tick. So that's why I was thinking to do something from the Joker, or someone that would be inclined to send Harley something nasty in the mail as a Christmas gift. I need a hat like this too. Yeah, you're right, Kylie. Pretty soon I'm gonna start yawning. Oh my god, that is so awesome, Sketching. Thank you so much. Weep, that means a lot. Oh, hey, Bedlam. Aw. Thank you, Hans. Alright, I don't think I can do the fur tonight, because I need to go get a certain little 8-year-old someone to bed now. But at least I can finish the red and the black of this portion of her outfit, and then we can do the rest on Sunday. Oh, cool. That's a great idea. Oh, and yeah, okay, now I know who you are. Bedlam is Neil. Okay, now it's all making sense. I'm so sorry. I tend to not always remember and make the connection between Twitch name and real name. Oh, you're awesome, Sketching. Yes, Neil. I'm sorry, Neil. I didn't make the connection right away. All right, there we go. So we have the red and the black in there, and then I'm going to show you guys real quick what I'm going to do with the white pencil. So, here's a white pencil that I have, and I also have this one. They're kind of the same, I think. I mean, they're a different brand, but they kind of work about the same. I don't necessarily have one that I think is better yet, but let's just give them a shot here. See which one is a bit more white. Nah, they both seem about the same, but I need my sharpener. Go. So I'm using actually a pretty heavy hand when I'm putting in the colors here. I think it works a little better if you're just you know, pretty aggressive in putting down the color here. Because colored pencil, of course, you know, the more pressure you put on it, the more opaque it is, and I think that that's far more effective. I have found that the Sakura jelly rolls don't go over colored pencil as well. So, you know, acrylic ink works there. The Copic opaque white works on top of colored pencil, and it's not that the jelly rolls don't work on the colored pencil, it's just they don't go down as smooth and as strong as when you're just putting it directly over the Copic itself. So just a giant heads up, if you are getting a colored pencil to use for highlights and stuff, just be aware that it's a little harder to put the Sakura jelly roll down afterwards. And there we go. We are all done with this part, and I will be back to do more coloring on this on Sunday. So let's just set a date for whoever can make it, that on Sunday afternoon I will finish coloring this one up, and I'll be in touch with you guys via Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook as far as what time I'll be going live to finish this up. But seriously guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. You all rock a ton. I hope you have a great evening, a fantastic week, and or weekend. I love you all a ton. I'll be in touch tomorrow morning with an email with some fun stuff that is another secret sale for our email list, and I will be in touch with you guys soon. Lots of love to all of you. Have a fantastic evening and weekend, and thanks for hanging out with me again. So much love to all of you. Do you guys want to raid someone, or is everybody going to be going to bed? I'm going to bed. Let me know. Oh, thank you, J Trooper. Thank you, Scott. Have a good night. Bed. Yeah, I figured everybody was going to go to bed. All right. See you later, guys. Love you a ton. Have a good one. Thank you for hanging out with me, and I'll see you on Sunday. Mwah. Good night.